All right, good morning. This is English 7 for Friday, April the 17th, and we're going to continue talking about prepositions. Now, I ask you to do homework on page 291. Let's look at those sentences and get the correct answers. So make sure you've done them correctly. Mrs. Ramsey was already in or into the classroom waiting for us girls to arrive. She was already in. You should accept correction cheerfully. You should accept, A-C-C-E-P-T, accept. That means you should take it, okay? You could have or you could have stopped by the store on your way home from soccer practice. You could have stopped. It's a verb, not a preposition. Have stopped, okay? Be sure and finish your essay for tomorrow's class, or be sure to finish your essay. Be sure to finish. We want to say to finish, not and finish. If we say that, be sure would be one thing, finish is a second thing. Well, we're not doing two things, we're doing one, okay? Be sure to finish. Number 16, 2 wild geese were flying besides or beside each other in the autumn sky. They were flying beside. They were next to each other, okay? The Tsar commanded his soldiers to go in or into the land to conquer it. He told them to go into the land, changing locations. Let's look at exercise B. The following sentences contain errors used in prepositions. Cross out any incorrect words and make the corrections where necessary. Let's do these together. Try and answer each math problem correctly. Okay? So are you going to try and math problem? No, you're doing one thing. So it is try to answer. Okay? Trying and answering goes together. So it's two. Mom, do you need anything else beside eggs from the store? Asked Tasha. She wants to know, do you need anything in addition to the eggs? So the word is besides. Number 3, let's not allow anything to come among you and me, Stella. Let's talk about two people, you and me. So it is, don't let anything come between. He might have done great things for God, but he chose to be a quitter. Okay? It's a verb, what we're looking for, so it should be, he might have done great things for God, but he chose to be a quitter. You know, and that's, people that are quitters never accomplish great things. You can't accomplish anything if you're a quitter. You can't become a doctor if you quit medical school. You can't become a great soul winner if you stop going soul winning. You can't become a great parent if you quit learning the principles of how to be a parent. Someday you're going to grow up, and yes, you're going to have children, and you're going to be a parent, and you're going to want your children to be successful in the eyes of the Lord. You don't want them, nobody wants their child to, grow up and be in prison. Nobody wants that. Okay, so how do you do that? Well, as a parent, as a teenager, you need to listen and learn biblical principles that will help you someday when you're older and you're married and you have children, to be a good parent. But you got to quit. You can't be a quitter on God. You have to listen. Okay? Anything. What is it you want to be? You want to be a computer programmer? You want to be a missionary? You want to be a lawyer? It doesn't matter. You can't quit if you're going to be a success at anything. Let's keep going. All right? A spirit of jealousy arose between the members of the baseball team. Well, how many people are on a baseball team? I believe there are either 7 or 9 on the field at a time. So there's more than 2 people on the team. So we're going to say, what? Among the members. Everyone except Caden will be at the gathering. Are we going to take Caden? No. Everyone but or except. E-X-C-E-P-T. Be sure and bring your Bibles to church each Sunday. No, what is that? Be sure to bring your Bibles to church. You can now enter boldly in the presence of God with our petitions. What should we change? It should be, we can now enter boldly into the presence of God. Number 9, one should accept or accept defeat with dignity and victory with humility. What should it be? It should be accept. You should take defeat with dignity and victory with humility. Okay, a man 9 feet tall stepped in the arena of battle. What should be changed? Into the arena. He changed his location. Among you and me, I think that you should not go there. What is that? It should be between you and me, because only 2 people are talking, so it's between. And there are some places you should not go as a young Christian, person. There are places I shouldn't go. Not because, by the way, I'm not saying you shouldn't go there because you are young. I'm saying you shouldn't go there as a Christian. There are places I shouldn't go just because I'm a Christian, okay? Number 12, he could have been a famous author, but he did not apply himself. Of is not a verb. We want to put the word have. He could have been a famous author. Number 13, the graduates marched in the auditorium solemnly. How are our 8th graders and seniors going to eventually march into the auditorium? They're going to march into. They're going to change their location. They're going to be outside of the auditorium. They're going to walk into the auditorium. Okay? Number 14, try and read for pleasure besides doing your assigned homework. What is that? Try to read for pleasure. And I love when I see some of you that bring your books to class, a book that you're reading for enjoyment. Reading is an important part of building your vocabulary and making you an intellectual person that can hold conversation with them. You don't have any idea someday who you're going to meet, and you're going to have read a book that's going to help you win them to Christ because you're able to have a conversation with them. Let's keep going. A herd of gazelles were grazing besides a shallow watering hole. They weren't grazing in addition to the watering hole. They were next to the watering hole, so it should be beside. Demas could have served God, but he turned back instead. Change the word of to the word have. Don't be like Demas. Make sure that you stay focused on the work of God and having God as part of your life, a central part of your life. Look at exercise C. Write sentences illustrating the correct use of rules 1 through 6 on page 190. Okay? There are 6 prepositional rules here, and that is what I want you to do in your book. In your book, I want you to do this as your homework. You're going to need this later. So please make sure you do it. Don't skip it. Do it in your book. Page 191, fill that out so that you'll have it when you're going to need it for the video later. There's a short review homework quiz on the online for you today. Make sure you complete it. All right? Have a great day, guys.